Hello Stardust, I'm Soda. Welcome to my YouTube channel where beauty meets luxury. So today we're going to be talking about Louboutin heels, as I'm assuming you would like to purchase your new pair or just interested to know overall information about the heels. So let's get this started. Today mainly I'm going to be talking about two different styles, one being So Kate and another being Hot Chick. The reason why I'm going to be talking about these two styles is not only because they're classics, but also I have owned both pair, so therefore I can give my honest opinion. So let's get this video started. First thing first, please go and try on the heels in store. When I was getting my first pair, I was really shy to go to the store to try them on, as I knew I wasn't going to purchase them in store. I was planning to buy them online. I ended up buying them online, but that cost me 600 euro mistake. I will elaborate. I ended up buying heels that are a bit small for me. Having said that, I want to go into detail about the sizing issue that Louboutin has. So different styles of Louboutins fit differently on my feet, but I think on others as well. So regularly I wear size 37. I'll put in a chart here, but on So Kate's I'm size 38. On Hot Chick, I'm size 37.5, and for Follies, my feet are literally not compatible. My feet are too narrow, and whichever size I wore, I swam in them. Even the size 37 were simply too big for me. Having said that, since their sizes are very inconsistent, please go to store, try on the style you've been wanting to buy. The thing I would like to talk about next is the height of the heels. I know 120 mm of So Kate's look so tempting, they look so sexy, juicy, but they are actually very uncomfortable. Let me run through the height So Kate is available in. So Kate's are available in 100 mm and 120 mm, while Hot Chicks are available in 100 mm and 130 mm, which is even taller than So Kate's. I think generally, if you want these heels for photo shoots or for display purposes, 130 mm and 120 mm, they just look aesthetically pleasing. But if you want them for wearing purposes, then I would highly recommend you to get the 100 mm, as even the 100 mm are kind of uncomfortable for me, and I call them sit-in shoes. But it could be due to the reason that I have straight feet. If you have feet like Barbie, then this 120 mm are for you. But if you have feet like me that are straight, that are not curved like that, then please consider of buying 100 mm. But if you are not really into tall heels like that, you can always get Kate's that are 85 mm, and I think those are perfect for work as they're shorter, but you still get that classy, elegant look. Now, I want to talk about the packaging. When you receive the shoes, if you're going to buy them online or in store, if you're going to get them in store, you will have the bag as well, but generally they come in this recycled looking box, and it has a beautiful writing of Louboutin on top of the box in white color. Once you open it, there's a paper bag. I'm going to insert a video alongside while I'm talking, so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about, and a dust bag. The dust bag, when I got So Kate's, it arrived in red color and it was only one piece. But when I bought Hot Chick, it was two piece and it was different material. The red color one was velvet, which was for So Kate's, and for Hot Chick, it came in white color and it was this cottony material, which I was surprised about because I thought it was going to be velvet as well. Generally, you can request to have which type of dust bag that you would want if you're gonna walk in store. So there's the advantage of buying it in store as opposed to buying it online. In store, you can request whether you want the red one or white one, and you can ask for extra. When a friend of mine was buying, they gave you only one dust bag, but she requested for extra one and they just provided that for you. It's good to know that one dust bag does fit both of the heels in, but they're pretty tight. I would rather you guys go get two separate dust bags so you can fit each heel into it separately and they're more safe and secure. So this is the red velvet dust bag. It looks like this, very soft. And also inside, additionally, you're gonna have this small pouch which holds extra, I don't know what they're called, but bottom area of the heels if you're gonna wear your one out. you can always insert the new ones in. Whatever these things are made of, they're very durable. It's one of my favorite parts of the heel. Talking about durability, now let's talk about the wear and tear of the heels. I'm gonna show you guys how it performed after one-time wear. The first time I wore them, it was for a Halloween party 2 years ago. I took a taxi from my house. I had to walk to the taxi just for about like 30 seconds from taxi to apartments, maybe like a minute, and that's all. The same thing going back. Meaning, I did not have a lot of walking distance to walk on, but during the party I was going up and down together with my friends whenever they were going to smoke. Take that into consideration. The next day I wake up and I inspect the heels, and I see that the sole bottom part has chipped, and also the heel area started to lift a bit. Because the nature of the design of the heels and how the heels are designed so slim and thin to look sexy, it goes into every crevice on the floor. Just be more cautious of the design and be more thoughtful of the heels so you don't end up with the same problem as I did. Now that I have worn the heels for 2 years now, I can give my different opinion. Both sides of the heels are very torn up. You can see it here. The sole inside is performing okay, and the place that it has chipped, I have just put on a red marker, so it looks fine. The bottom of the heels, what I did after the first day of wearing and realizing that I do want them red. I know some people like to have them used look, but I wasn't going for that. I really like the red bottom look, untouched, beautiful. What I ended up opting for, they actually have this type of stickers that you can buy, but at the time when I was looking, I didn't want to use more money to buy those. They're a bit pricey. What I did was I bought the roll. I still have the remaining. You can use them for your other heels, and I traced out the shape of the heels, and I pasted them myself. So this is done by me. I did a pretty good job. I think I used like nail scissors to really cut them off nicely, and the bottom has been red ever since. The inside of the heels have a bit of darkening here. It's the dark color. I used them pretty well. After each use, I wipe the inside and outside of the shoes with baby wipes. The bottom of the heel has barely worn off. I have so many cheaper heels that don't last me as much. I have my Steve Maddens. I can show here. I have my Steve Maddens. I have worn these maybe for a year. I have had these heels for a year. As you can see, it has really worn off, and you can see the metal part of the heels. I have a lot of problem like this because my right heel is not really straight. It's a bit slanted. You know, it's my leg problem. It's not the heel problem. To conclude this video, let's run through with pros and cons of the heels. As I already mentioned, the design is so classical, beautiful, sexy. I just feel like it goes with almost all my looks, almost everything really, or maybe it's just my wardrobe. The problem is not the material they use, the problem is the design of the heel. So therefore I faced such issues, but everything can be avoided. I think if I were more careful, I would be able to avoid such things happening on the heel itself. And also, if I knew earlier, I would do this sticker earlier, so it would have zero sign of wear and tear at the sole. And of course, the red bottoms, they're just simply iconic. And moving on to cons, these heels are simply not comfortable. Whether you like it or not, this is a fact. And if somebody says that it's comfortable for them, I am very happy for you, but most likely it's because you have Barbie heels. I have no other idea why they could be comfortable for you. They are not comfort shoes. When I say they're not comfortable, you cannot wear them for 5 hours straight and be like, yeah, this is fine. You cannot wear them to work where you're on your feet and it's not gonna hurt you. These heels are gonna hurt you, but they're gonna look very sexy while doing so. Next thing is the sizing. The sizing is very uncertain. The styles that are different have different sizing. You really have to go try it on to know what size you're in. Obviously, the price, it's not cheap. If you've been really wanting them and you can have the money to splurge on them, I think you should definitely buy them. But if you do not have the money, don't stress about it. You're not missing out too much. as they are uncomfortable, you can actually get the alternative to this type of heels that are all around, that simply do not have the red bottom, but however I think they are just as elegant and just as beautiful. And last but not least, even though they use high quality materials, the red bottom sole is delicate. The heel, the design is delicate. You are supposed to baby it. If you don't baby it, it's gonna end up looking not so great, and you will have to probably invest another 600 euros to get a new pair. I really hope that this video was informative and you found it interesting. If you have any other questions regarding this video, please ask me in the question section. If you'd like me to review another luxury item, please let me know what you'd like to see next from me. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to me. This is a brand new channel. I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to me. I'm aiming to get 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. If you could help me with achieving my goals, that would mean the world to me. Love you guys. Have a good day and take care.